going live. Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to the New York Beauty Lizard Block. Thank you for your patience with us for moving it. I had some family things come up and Shannon had some internet tech issues. So it was one of those things where we decided there was too many things playing against us. So we decided to call it and move it to tonight. So thank you guys for being flexible and understanding. Yeah, stuff happens, life happens. So
Yeah,
you just
life
got
was
to roll with it.
conspiring.
Yep. Yep. So it looks like tonight we're doing the lizard block, and it's a much easier one than our last few. So I'm
For
thinking this is
sure.
gonna be nice. Oh, look at those fabrics that you have, Shannon.
Oh
That is
yeah,
gorgeous.
isn't that
Oh,
fun? It's
yes,
got some yellows and
beautiful.
pinks in it too. So
Oh,
this is the hardest part of deciding where I want to cut.
where you
Like
want to cut.
what do I want to be a part of what I'm
Oh,
using?
oh my goodness, they're beautiful.
So much fun.
Love that. Hi Ingrid, great to see you too. She said, bring on the lizard. Hi
My
Don Marie, good to see you again. Sorry, Shannon, you were gonna say something.
no, it's just my apologies. I kept saying sea dragon.
I did
I have
too.
retreat brain, so my apologies.
I was saying Sea Dragon too, and then when I went to print the stuff, I have to have my husband print them because they don't print right from my computer.
Yeah,
And I was like, Sea Dragon, and he's like, this looks really familiar. So I started looking, and I was like, oh, that's because we already did that.
this is because it was last two
And so
weeks
I
ago.
realized that we had to print a new one. So, um, hey Patricia, good to see you. She said howdy from OKC. Great to see you.
Yay!
Uh, Letitia's here. Hi there. Yvonne's here from Australia, from Melbourne.
Oh,
Nice.
excellent.
Hi Donna, great to see you. Hey John and Robin. She's also from Melbourne.
Oh, very
Nice.
cool.
Wow, lots of Australians today. Great to see you guys. Let's see. It is now 8:03 in Australia, where they're at. Okay.
Good
Very
morning.
early. So thank you for spending your morning with us. Mhm. So what you got going on, Shannon? What's going on with your day today? Did you have a good day?
Had a great day.
Good.
I am a little bit, as you can see, I'm a little bit behind in the cutting.
Yeah.
You would think that I would have done that last night, but no, I did not. So I am catching up on the cutting, and it's where I just, because these are so uniform, that's the word. I just measure them. So like for these arcs, it's 3 by, and I try to go a little because it's 1.5 inches at the widest. So I
Mhm.
went by 2.5 just to make sure I got everything covered. And I'm just bulk cutting. Hello, Lilu.
Is that for the big arc or the smaller one of the
Yeah.
piece arcs?
So this funky purple with all the cool colors in it is for the
Mm,
larger arc with the gray.
so pretty.
And then the smaller arc, this one is like really simplified for the arcs, more arcs in it, but and this is for the inside FPP'd
Nice.
arc, these cool like pinks, which I'm excited about. And then for the two, let me get my keyboard out of the way. Uh-oh. Keyboard may have knocked one of the arcs down on the ground, and it
Oops.
did. So because I've got a lot of that fun pink, one of the solid arcs is going to be this pink or
Oh, nice. I love that pink.
magenta-y,
I'm
or
not much of a pink girl, but that sort of pink I like.
it's like purpley. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it. And
Yeah,
then
it's like a
just the
purpley pink. Yep.
jet black.
Nice.
So kind of
Nice.
easy for tonight.
Yeah, I like the mix of the black in there that you've got. That, with all the prints that you have, that's gonna look good.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So almost ready to sew it up.
Very
Just gonna
cool.
get this guy finished, and then we'll be on our way.
Yeah. Hi, Doreen. Good to see you.
Hey.
So like Shannon was saying, we have 2 arcs that are pieced and like 2 that are just plain fabrics. So it's gonna be great. Go quicker. And I like that they're all uniform pieces. Like you said, it's easy to cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a hard one coming up next month with some subunits again. So this is a good like calm before the storm.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Nothing to be too scared of next week, or next month, but I mean we'll get through it.
Hi, Katie Crafts. Good to see you. Hi, Mike. He is from New York City. Welcome.
Fun. I need to pull up YouTube so I can see everybody's comments. And turn down the volume.
Ooh, this one's really interesting. I haven't had this one out of my pile yet. It almost looks like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but look like bamboo.
Oh, I like that.
That's cool. Oh, interesting that you find in a mystery bundle of fabric.
Yeah, that'll be fun to work with. I love
Maybe
how
use that for one of my arches so you can actually see the pattern, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like how batiks add just because of the color variation within themselves. It's so cool. How many of these do I need now?
Ingrid said, fun, can't wait to have time to play with this pattern. Yes. I'm assuming, Ingrid, that you're still stuck working this evening. They work you so much. So, fun fact, just found out that as Ingrid and I were chatting, my flight got canceled to Houston for the cruise. So Southwest put me on another flight, and it happens to be the same flight that Ingrid is taking from, because I'm going from Cleveland to Baltimore, Baltimore to Houston.
That's fantastic.
So we're going to be on the same flight. So I was like, oh, that's cool. That worked out well.
That worked out even better. Yay.
Yes. Yes.
Super
So
cool.
very cool. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are gonna have so much fun.
Donna said, waving from Las Vegas.
Oh, we saw a fun picture today of Donna in Vegas.
Oh, yeah? What's she up to?
With one
right?
Brody of So Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
She's having a good time.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's not gonna be big enough. And one more. Let's see.
Oh, Ingrid said yes, still working, boo. Oh, darn. Hi, Sharon. She said, hi, girls. So intrigued with FPP. Have Vortex kit. Chicken to start. We'll do tutorials we'll need tutorials for sure. Oh.
Well, I definitely have some because I was doing the Vortex and I'm very well behind with retreats and things like that kind of took precedence. But the first couple of months of Vortex are on my channel if you'd like to go see them on Sunday Lives. So there's that.
Awesome.
You can watch that. Shameless plug.
Donna said their store is amazing. It is. It is. You should have told Brody that you know me. Yep.
Name drop like crazy.
Very cool. Let's see. Ingrid said that is so super awesome. Excited that we'll be able to fly to Texas together. Yes. And we're flying back together, which I already knew that, but because I have to fly back through Baltimore as well.
Nice.
But I didn't know we were going to fly there together too, so that's fun. It's so much better when you can sit in a row with your friends.
Yeah.
Rather than randos.
And then this gives you guys the opportunity to be able to like people watch together.
Yep. Mhm. And now we're getting it at the same time, so she won't have to wait for me like before she was gonna have to wait for me. So
Oh, really? Is that how?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome, Sharon. I know it can be very intimidating. It's like a lot of fabric, even in the 4 block bundles. It's still a lot of fabric and a lot of pieces to look at.
Oh, Donna said she did tell him. Good.
Oh, Karen B said, first in-person retreat coming up this weekend. What am I forgetting? Biggest thing, don't forget foot pedal.
Your foot pedal. The worst thing that can happen, and this has happened at a couple of my retreats, Karen, is people forgot their foot pedal or their power cord, and they get there and they can't sew.
Yeah.
So if you're going any distance from your house, double check that, and also bring an extension cord, because people don't think about an extension cord, and a lot of places have them, but some they don't, or they're old and they don't work so well. So bring an extension cord.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Donna said, I did tell Birdie I know you and about your PA retreat. Awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah. Very cool.
All right, let's get sewing.
I am catching up a little bit. You've got the little arches that are just solid cut. I'm doing that now.
Nice.
You think I'd had all day to do this, but no.
I'm telling you.
Well, I had some other things I was working on today that I had to get done, and I'm still not done, but I'll continue on after we're done here. Because we have another retreat coming up, virtual retreat, on May the 4th.
Yep.
For our friend Steven. So, and if those of you who know Steven and would like to be part of his retreat, his virtual retreat's free. It's coming up on May the 4th. He only had, as of this afternoon, because he had a couple of people register today, I think 4 spots left out of 100.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's great. That is great.
So if you know about it and you've been thinking about going, I would sign up right away. If you don't know about it, check out Steven's channel. I will put that in the link really quick, Steven. Oh, hello. It'd help if I do it right.
Don't think that one's gonna work.
No. Butterfingers today.
Yeah, extension cord and this is just great to have, Karen, but not a must have, but kind of really fun to have. Like it's helpful to have is like those little power stations with
Like a tower.
Yeah, the little tower with the USB. So nice to have that because you can plug in everything everything to that, including charging your phone.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah,
your earbuds if you want to not hear so much, you can charge those while from that tower.
Nice.
It's nice.
Katie Craft said I registered for Steven's retreat about 5 minutes after registration opened. Awesome.
Nice.
Ingrid said Steven's virtual retreats are so much fun. Yes. So if any of you are interested, go to Steven's channel, look under any of his most recent videos, and he'll have, he's got a retreat video out there about the retreat. And then he's also, like, any of his videos have his contact information. All you have to do is send him an email and say, I'd like to be part of your virtual retreat on May the 4th. Just plug in for him a little bit because he only has a couple spots. So
yeah. And they're just bring whatever you're working on. You could be sewing, you could be knitting, you could be
painting, reading a book.
Yeah. Redoing your bathroom, whatever.
Yeah. It's just hanging out with crafty friends for a day.
Yeah.
It's fun. Delmarie said I have one of those. They work great. The towers. Yes.
I love it. Yep.
I have one too. I bought one after my very first retreat and I take it every time now. even if I know the place is going to have plenty of extension cords, just because, like Shannon was saying, I like being able to plug in all the things, like my phone and everything.
Yeah, just they've just come in handy, and
Yeah.
they're $20. So usually
Yeah.
about $20. Shouldn't
Yeah.
be shouldn't be more than that.
No, I don't think so.
And it just sits in my bag all the time now. I don't even take it out. It's in my
Yeah. Oh,
my
Ingrid had a great idea too. She said a little personal fan in case it gets warm.
that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. I've taken a little personal fan to every retreat and never needed it. So I didn't bring it this time to Millersburg and I needed it. For that day, it got really warm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was a lot. That was so
Yeah,
hot.
it was so warm that day. Yeah. Oh. Oh, well, we made it through, right?
We did.
We did.
It was warm for sure.
Yes, it was.
I'm really glad that they were able to find somebody to come look at it.
Yes, yes. Okay, look.
I keep seeing reels on Instagram using the so I'm definitely not a theater kid. I don't know anything about I like some shows, but I don't know a whole lot about it. But it's that song of the all this work and what did it get me? Song. I don't know. But I keep seeing different reels of people like using that song, and now the song is in my head.
Oh,
I need to go like figure out what is it from? Like where is that? Why is that
where is
being
it?
used
Yeah.
right now?
Why is it a thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
2x3. Okay. So, Megan Trainor.
Yeah.
She's got out a new song right now, and I can't even think of the name of it. That's going to be on her new album, and it's been all the things where people are doing a little dance to it or whatever
Yeah.
on Instagram and Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube. And so every time I flip through those little reels and stuff, like you hear just a little clip of it, and somehow Luke really loves it. And now we've heard it enough that he knows just like the little clip of words. So when it comes on, he sings. It's adorable.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
So cute.
Love that. And Megan Trainor songs.
Yeah, she's kind of awesome.
Yeah, no like questionable language or anything.
A couple of them have some questionable language, but not enough where I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's her new one with T-Pain. I can't think of the name of it, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, just out. But everybody's doing a little dance thing to it on the thing, so
Yep.
yeah, it's hilarious to listen to him sing it. Hi, Terry. Hi, Karen. Or Karen, I already saw you. That's right. Sorry. Well, hi again. Robert, hey there. Good to see you. Sharon wants to know, I see you using a smaller rotary cutter. Does it make it easier?
This little guy, I love this little guy. It's 18 millimeter rotary cutter. And for going around for cleaning up the block once we're done. Mm-hmm. So once we have all of these bits on it and then going around to clean this up, so you can get it done with a regular rotary cutter. So I'm never one to be like, you have to get this and like pushing people to spend money. But that being said, this is a good investment. I do FPP a lot.
Yeah.
This is a good investment for me because I do many things with curves and tight angle and like getting in small places. It's also, I've used it with bag making to get into tight small places where you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have your scissors to cut too far in. So this has been a really good buy for me. Um, I I think it's an I don't know. Is orange like this an alpha thing? I couldn't tell you.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
Terry said you do have to get this.
so you kind of do, but really because I do so much, I use this all the time. It's always up here. Um, I just yeah, I don't use it for cutting big piece like when I'm doing the legit kits thing where I'm going through like 6, 7, 8 inches of fabric and stuff. I'm not doing that, or like 6 layers of fabric. I'm not. This little guy is not what I'm grabbing. But for this stuff and for the cleanup of these blocks, it's yeah, so
Nice.
good.
Hi, Linda Daniel. Good to see you. She said she can't believe she caught the live. So I'm glad to have you here.
Yeah, happy you're here.
So Terry said, me too. I do a lot of FPP and I only use the small ones.
Yeah. I have the 18 millimeter down here. I have a 20, I think, is it 20 or 22? I don't know.
28
Almost
maybe?
as small upstairs.
28 maybe?
Oh, maybe 28. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I like the small.
Very cool.
Comes in handy.
Candace says, Shannon, how's the new job? Are you finding you have more time to sew?
No, I'm not fighting. I have more time, which is okay. But I'm really enjoying the variety and that I get to get involved in all kinds of different things, not the same thing every day. And then does give me a little bit more time to sew, but I just feel like there's always something that I have to do, like for the family or whatever, or for the improv troupe or something. So I feel like sewing is still like time boxed in the same way as it was before. But I do get to go. I'm going to this. The Frederick County has this small business program, like a mentorship program, and so I get to do that tomorrow. It's Thursday mornings for a couple weeks. So I'm excited about that, to have the time to do that. So yeah, I guess in a way I do have a little bit more freedom to do things. Working a regular 9 to 5, I wouldn't have had that same freedom.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, it's 15 other brand new small businesses are going to be there. So I'm excited to see who else is going to be there.
Wow. That's
what
great.
their businesses are.
Yeah. Very cool. Let's see. Patricia Priest said she also loves her small rotary cutter for FPP.
Yay!
Dunbury said, have you seen the parody of 1,000 Miles performed by the husband of Autumn Hollow Patchwork? He has redone as a parody 500 yards. It is so cool.
Oh no.
Oh, you sent it to me? Oh, where did you send it, Dunbury? I didn't see it.
YouTube titled 500 yards. We'll have to go look for that.
Oh, yeah. I will have to check that for sure. That sounds really cool.
I could just imagine I would buy 500 yards or something like, and I would buy 500 more.
Right?
These colors are cool. I'm liking this. This is fun.
Those are cool. Yeah, I like your colors. Oh, Messenger. Okay, I'll have to check that when we're done. I've not been on there at all today. Cool. I'm excited to see it.
Well, now I have that song in my head.
I loved that song so much. I haven't heard that one in a long time. Robert said he saw part of that video earlier. Okay. This must be something going around. I got to see this now.
Yeah. Can't be left out. I need to know what everybody's talking about.
No, yes. Oh, there it is.
I think it might be time to replace the nib on my Easy Press pen.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not even dabbing it, and I can see it's coming through a little bit on the paper, and that's not usually how that happens.
Oh, yeah, it's leaking too much then.
Yeah.
Yep. Del Marie said Jenny of Missouri Star had the couple on her Friday news show. They are so cute running the business. Oh, okay, we'll have to check that out. Oh, we got another one from Melbourne. Welcome, Melbourne people.
Oh, very exciting. Good morning,
awesome.
Melbourne, Australia.
I know, I can't believe it. Hi, Carissa. Good to see you.
Oh, you know what? I want to be able to say which are the next two blocks.
Oh.
So I'm going to need to go check that out.
I have to say the other thing I like about boutiques with FPP, other than you don't have to worry about the sides, is that they iron up so nicely.
Oh my gosh, yes. Do you know there are only 6 more blocks to go?
Yay. That's fun.
Wild.
This has gone faster than I don't know why. I thought it was still quite a ways, you know?
Yeah. End of July will be all wrapped up.
Yeah. Fun. I've got to go back and finish one that I got behind on. But other than that, got everything pretty well caught up.
Nice.
Which is a good feeling to not have another UFO.
Yeah.
Too many of those. The vortex, on the other hand, is not. I've not been successful in keeping up.
No, unfortunately, Vortex and Iris kind of were victims of everything else going on.
Yeah.
till I win the lottery. It's just gonna have to be the way it is.
Right?
Things are gonna have to wait.
Just not enough time in the days, right?
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Plus, I'm fickle as heck. The
Yeah.
next shiny thing.
I was gonna say, I think a lot of quilters are like that, where we're like, oh, squirrel.
Yeah.
I don't care if I have 12 other things unfinished. There's something new and shiny.
Right. Yeah, I admire Steven's ability to be able to do one thing at a time.
I know. And I've met a few people like that recently that were like, oh, yeah, I finished one whole project before I go to the next. And I was like, can you teach me your ways?
Right.
Because this is getting out of hand now, but I don't know how to fix it.
So silly.
I know. I think my big problem is that I signed up for too many block of the months at the same time.
Yeah.
And so I have those going plus regular projects. And then I look at the piles and I go, oh God, what have I done? And then I kind of don't finish anything because I'm overwhelmed, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I put Vortex and Iris and boxes, like little project, little plastic project boxes, and put them up so they're not staring at me in judgment, going, aren't you supposed to be doing something?
Finish me. Why aren't you finishing me? Linda said she just watched that parody funny.
Nice.
Oh, Robert said I got gifted a membership from Sobecca for Katie's channel. All right. Enjoy that, Robert.
Oh, I thought you meant Katie Crafts. I was like, oh, cool.
No, I think he means the other Katie.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. The memberships are something I think about often, but then again, my just inability to only have one thing going. I'm like, why would I want to do that to myself?
Well, there's just a lot of channels are doing them, and I feel like I don't know. I'm not going to say anything.
Well, to me, it would be like there would be things that would be a part of it, like patterns that they would get and things.
Well, absolutely. And then I would feel, I don't know, like there's so many now. I would hate to ask even people to think about like doing another one.
Yeah. That part I'm not worried about because people will pay to be with well, I mean, to who they want to spend time with, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
But I just know, like, it would become a full-time job, me trying to make sure that it's worth it.
Yeah.
For everybody's time.
Robert said Greenland quilter. Yep, I knew who you're talking about, Robert. Mona's here, balloonist, listening while loading the camper.
Oh, fun.
Terry said, yes, I have too many block of the months and weekly so-longs bi-monthly. Yeah. Katie Kraft said, I barely started Vortex and I have a project going on my featherweight and I'm finishing a chandelier quilt. And. Yes. Yeah. I hear you. Yep.
It's that and that gets me every time. Ooh. think she's moving along. I love that. Like, looks like a watermelon. Very summery.
Nice. I like it.
I need to do my research and find out what all of the different motifs mean, because they all have different meanings. I'm sure some of them are just because we're pretty. That's why we did it. But
right. Katie Craft said, and ta-da, the last border is on the chandelier quilt. Woo! Awesome.
Oh, it's always so satisfying.
Yep.
So satisfying.
Seely's here. Hi, Seely. She said, Shannon,
Hey.
Stephen may only work on one quilt at a time, but he is also embroidering and 3D printing while quilting. True. True.
This is true. You have a very good point.
And she said, you do as many projects at the same time as you want.
Thank you. I had not thought of it that way. That is very true.
It's true. Yes.
He's got a lot of fun stuff going on all the time.
Yeah. I think he's funny right now. Because he's not been feeling well. He wanted to come back and start long arming because he's got like 3 or 4 things to do on the long arm.
Yeah.
And I think that's like the biggest pile he's ever had waiting to long arm. And he's like kind of freaking out about it. He's like, I want to get all this done, but I don't feel good and don't have the energy. And
well, it's certainly not going anywhere. It'll be there when
and I'm going, that is not a pile. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I have a pile to go on the long arm, and I'm not even going to say how many I have because it's ridiculous. But when he said 3 and it's a pile, and I'm like, oh no, that's not a pile.
Oh, bless your heart. But you know how he talks about it, that really is a pile for him.
It is, yeah. And I know he doesn't like unfinished business, so
yeah. All right, I need a candle.
Sorry, go ahead.
I need a candle that is the smell of warming batiks.
Oh. Oh, let's call one of the manufacturers and get right on this.
Yeah, right? It is an untapped territory.
Yeah. That's funny. Teresa Foister's here. She said, hi, just joined, wondering who has a pile to long arm. Steven. What he calls a pile, Teresa, but we're not calling a pile because he has 3 things to long arm. I have a pile, and I'm not going to say how many I have in my pile, but it's huge.
But it's more than 3.
Way more than 3.
I have an enormous pile, and that could be because I don't have a long arm.
I thought you were going to get one for sure.
Yeah, I think about it often. Like, man, I really could have come home with one. It'd fit in the car. It'd have been fine.
Sure. We could have put like, you could have attached me to the tailgate and attached Ingrid to the roof and put your long arm inside. Would have fit.
Whatever needs to be done.
Right. You're like, sorry, girls, you lost your ride home. You getting a long arm. And being the quilters that we are, we'd be like, okay.
Yeah, right. No, I totally get it. Yeah.
Hi, Catherine. Good to see you.
Hey, Catherine.
Katie's laughing at. I don't have a paddle long arm because I don't own a long arm. Yep. Hey, I don't mind any of you that don't have a long arm and want one, like somebody else to do it, because that helps pay bills for us long armers out there.
That's true. I'm just a stingy miser.
No, you're not. Hey, if you guys have been sewing with us and you did the one with the subunits in it, the New York PD, this one's going to be real simple.
Yeah. This is as straightforward as FPP gets.
Yeah. It's going together nicely.
It's not the first block we do in May, but the second, the Kingfisher is the one that has the subunits. So we've got a month to go.
So Patricia said I have a pile to long arm also, and it is more than 3. Okay, are we having true confessions? True confessions of a long arm quilter.
I like it.
How many do you have? Let's see. Harry said, I just dropped one off to the long arm quilter and I have about 5 more things that need quilted. They aren't very big. Robert said, my wildest dream is to own one of those big computerized long arms yet. Yeah. You can do it. I'm telling you guys, if you ever want a long arm, wait till the time of year. They do it a couple times a year where there's like 0% financing for like 7 years or something.
Yeah.
That's the way I did mine. And I paid it off. As long as you pay it off before the term's up, then it's 0% financing still.
Yeah, that's
which is what I did.
nice.
Yep.
Need to start buying those lottery tickets.
Oh, shucks. I just put the wrong color fabric on. That's got to come out of there. I was going so well. Let's see. Ingrid said, I don't count because ignorance is bliss. I like that.
True statement.
Yeah. And Faith said more than 3. LOL. Hello, everybody. Hi, Faith. Yeah, I have way more than 3, Faith. Teresa asked, I've never done a virtual retreat. What do you like about it?
Oh, good question. Okay, I'm going to say this, and there are going to be people here that are not going to believe a word that I say. However, for the introverted, awkwardly social people, such as myself, I really love a virtual retreat because I can turn down the volume and stop hearing all the noise whenever I want to.
True.
I very much like that. I need that during the time, like, because there usually are, like 8-hour days.
Yeah.
so I don't implode. I need that like shut off valve. Very much like that.
Yeah, that's true.
What's your
I
favorite
think,
part of virtual one?
well, I think there's pros and cons to both in person and I've talked about this before, I think on my channel,
Yeah.
to in person versus virtual retreats. I love in-person retreats personally because I get to meet all of you because most of the people that come to my retreats are viewers. So I've gotten to meet a lot of people, and that's been really, really amazing because right now Shannon and I are talking to each other and talking to you, but we can't see any of you.
Yep.
So um I love that I get to meet all of you. So that's fun for me. But on the other hand, it's a lot of work because I pack up half of my quilting space, half of my shop
Yeah.
when I go to retreats. So a virtual retreat has value too because I can see a whole lot of you all at once. And even though I don't get to see you in person, which I do prefer because I get to know you better, because I'm definitely like Shannon was saying, more of a shy introvert, and I'm better one-on-one with people than like a big group because I get super nervous talking in front of a group. I know I'm a YouTuber. That sounds weird, but I do. So the virtual ones, there's a little more people, so it can be a little bit overwhelming, but we get to talk to more people then, and I don't have to move anything. I don't have to move my machine. I don't have to pack up anything. So that's nice too.
Yeah.
And
Someone said jammies.
yes, and you can sew in your pajamas or, put on like party or business on the top, party on the bottom. Like you can like wear a blouse and when like wear pajama bottoms because nobody can see, but there's definitely value in both. I like both. Um, the virtual retreat allows more people to come together at one time. But on the other hand, because Shannon and I teach at our virtual retreats, it's a lot of people. So we just have to, luckily there's two of us so we can keep track of everybody if there's questions or whatever. But I think they both are great.
Yeah.
So, but
I
also I
would
know our demographic. And so it's nice to be able to offer something that people that maybe are housebound can come to as well.
housebound or people that just live in areas that don't have anything local to them.
Yes.
It's yeah, this technology is crazy and gross in a lot of ways, but to be able to meet, like we have friends here from Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yes. That's been I think the most incredible thing is meeting people from all over the world. I never would have thought when I started this a few years ago, that I would know people from England and Australia and New Zealand and, I know somebody from Taiwan and like that's crazy to me. All the Canadian friends I've made and just wow, it blows my mind. And all Americans like all over the country. Like
Yeah.
there's people that I never would have met because I would never be in that part of the country that I've met through this. So it's really cool.
Yep. My hair is just insane. I'm going to bend down for a second and make it bend to my will.
Carissa said, I just finished another quilt top, so I have like 45 need to be quilted. Oh my goodness. I think you beat me. Not by much, but you beat me. And Ingrid said, it's been so much fun to meet so many like-minded people. Exactly. Because I don't
Yep.
know about how many of you, but local friends, I don't have any local friends that quilt. My family, when I start talking about quilting, they're like, what? They have no idea what I'm talking about. So it's nice to have like your tribe that I can be like, oh, I just had to make 200 HSTs. And you're all like, oh, you understand the pain. But you
Yeah.
also understand why I made that many because then it's going to turn into a beautiful quilt sometime. It's just in the meantime, it took a minute to get there. Y'all understand the crazy of cutting up perfectly good fabric and putting it back together into a quilt. So
Yeah. It's you know, whatever other differences you may have, you're speaking the same language in that time
Yeah.
frame.
Yes, I love it. Because I have friends who are like, that's fun. Yes, it is. Why? Because it is.
It's zen, it's therapy.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm trimming it up. So this is why I love this tiny little 18 millimeter rotary cutter.
Yeah. Terry said exactly. I don't have anyone in my life that quilts. Yeah. I'm very lucky that my aunt quilts, but we don't live super close to each other, but she does. But she's the only other person that I know or that in my family that does.
Yeah.
So, but none of my local other people, none of them quilt. And I actually tried to go to a quilt guild. I joined a quilt guild here by myself or by my house for a while, but most of the ladies, they were nice ladies, but most of them had been in that quilt guild for 10 to 15 years and they weren't so ready to like kind of let new people in. I mean, they have to let you in if you pay the dues, but they weren't as welcoming as I expected.
Yeah.
I think it's just that they had their friend groups established for so long that they were like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
So I feel like YouTube is like our own little guild in a way.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that, yeah. And we're always like excited for new folks to join. Doesn't matter what their experience is. We're always excited to share. There we go.
Oh, that's beautiful. It does look like a watermelon, especially with that little block in there. Yeah. So cute. I love it.
I think this is the little flower right there. I think that's my favorite.
So pretty.
Yay! So
Love
there's
it.
the big one done.
Catherine said, we are our guild. I think so too.
Yep.
Celie said, how do you measure a 1/4 inch seam allowance on the curved seam, Shannon? Is it just an estimate?
So it's more an estimate than I would probably recommend because I get very impatient. But like I've watched different videos of seamstresses do it, and where they will, you know, line it up and actually mark it off, and then draw the line in. I don't have the patience, so I'll do like 4 of those little dashes and then make it work. Yeah.
And Mary H. and Terry and Delmarie all said very pretty.
Oh, thank you very much. It's gonna be fun. Now I wanna get this one done and see what they all look like together.
So, Celie, my answer to that is I'm not as free-spirited as Shannon. I like things to be more exact. So I don't know if you guys can see it. I drew like dotted lines with the 1/4 inch. I did my ruler like all the way around. And so I'll have the 1/4 inch, but.
So yeah, so you're doing that like I was saying, those seamstresses where they're like marking off. Yeah. Oh.
But Shannon's braver than me and she's awesome at FPP, so she can do that. So.
I don't know about braver, but less patient in that.
Robert said, how pretty, Shannon, looking fabulous. Pat you on the back.
Yay, thank you.
Nice.
I definitely hold to it'll quilt out. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put these arcs together.
Nice.
Because you know, I just talked about the impatience. I'm excited to start building this.
See what it looks like. Yeah.
Of course, I started with the outside arc, so I can't even build it completely, but
Oh, did you?
get a head start.
You're welcome, Celie. So I got a new Oliso iron.
Ooh.
Because my old one had not been getting as hot lately. And to be fair, it's like 12 years old. So I was like, I love this iron. I don't really want to replace it, but it's just not getting as hot. Well, now I realize how not hot it's been getting
Oh,
when I got
really?
this one. Because now I'm like burning my fingers.
Oh, wow.
So
That's funny. I think I may have put the outside arc on the inside. That's not going to work.
yeah.
Like, why is this one so much longer? Oh.
So when you put your arches together, do you pin from the middle? Do you match the middles or no? No. I take that as a no. All right. We're back to that winging it thing, right?
Yeah.
All right. I just was curious if there was a better technique, but
No, I am a wing it kind of gal.
gotcha.
All right. Is it supposed to be B over C or C? Why does it not feel like that? Or do I have the wrong ones? Oh gosh. Did I print the wrong ones out? Which, listen, would not be unheard of. I had Sea Dragon in my head.
We both did, and we had already done that one. I don't know what we were thinking.
Literally had just done it 2 weeks ago.
We'll call it retreat brain.
Yeah, it's retreat brain because I needed C and E, not C and B. So I have E around here somewhere. Because they were all on the same paper. I just cut the wrong one out. Question is a piece of paper that I totally crumpled up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll have a B ready to go. So yeah, you were asking about the pinning. I don't. I line it up, and I do use my the 1/4 inch foot that has the like metal guide thing on the side.
Uh-huh.
So I'm butt up against that to kind of keep everything in line.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely don't pin. I just lay it and then let the quilt gods have their will.
All right. That works for you. That works.
Yeah. I'm not generally a big pinner anyway. I think we've talked about that a couple times.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm not either.
Yeah. But for the pins just get in my way
Yeah.
when I'm trying to like get the fabrics to play nicely together. So just got to remember not to pull too hard so you're not
Stretching it.
stretching it.
Yeah.
I do feel like with 2024 being the year of better accuracy, pinning should probably be on my
At
list of things to try more regularly.
least you iron.
It's true. That's true. I'm bad about ironing beforehand, though. I will cut when it's not ironed, and I'm really bad
Oh, I've
about.
been doing that. I never do that for any other project, but I've been doing that for this project because we're ironing. It's batiks, first of all,
Yep.
and we're ironing it so many times while we're doing the project that
Yeah.
I'm good with it. So I learned a new skill to let go of the iron pre-ironing with this one. All right. So this first arch is done.
It's the green and the pink together. Oh my gosh, so bright.
Oh, I love that green and pink.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. So that's the inside arc of.
Okay,
Now
don't get mad at me. But the first thing when you held it up, I was like, oh, Barney.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh,
But it's
oh
not going to look like that once it's in it.
no! No! Thank goodness! Oh, Barney.
Thank you, Mary.
Oh man, I haven't thought about that dinosaur in forever. He's not still out there doing his thing anymore, is he?
I don't think so. I mean, my younger kids don't know who that is, so I don't think
Oh.
so. Yeah.
So I am a rip the templates off before I sew them together.
Mm-hmm.
For these, the paper just gets in the way when I'm trying to make the arcs come together. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and tear the paper out and be ready.
Ingrid said, now I'm singing the Barney song. Sorry.
What have you done? My kiddos were just never really interested in Barney. So
Yeah, mine weren't really either, but it was on when they were little. The oldest two.
yeah,
The youngest two have no clue who that is.
dodged that bullet.
Yeah. They have the youngest one, like Paw Patrol.
Oh yeah.
Way more tolerable than Barney. Of course, my oldest like niece, she's 26. Oh my God, that makes me old. 26 now. And her thing when she was little was the Teletubbies. Do you remember those?
Oh well, Lauren's 25, and yes, yes, I do.
Oh, those I think took the cake as the most annoying.
Oh, word.
Yeah. But she loved them. And I was like, they're not even speaking English. There's babble.
Just nonsense.
It was crazy.
Yet still
They loved them. Yep.
preferred over Barney.
Yes. Well, at least they were a rainbow of fruity flavors. But Barney was just, oof, I was eating. All right. It's not sewn together, but this is what it's going to look like.
Oh yeah. Ooh, so pretty.
And I got to do the top arch still. So I'm going to do that and then go back and put these guys together. Ooh, I'm excited. This one's going really well.
Yeah. This is one of those like the palette cleanser ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's go. I wish they would bring back Saturday morning cartoons like
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man and Friends and The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah. I wish that would be nice. My boys would love that.
I'll even take Transformers and Hercules, or not Hercules, He-Man.
Yeah. There is a ton of episodes of He-Man on YouTube, though, because that's where they
Oh,
watch from.
oh, really? Oh, excellent. Nice.
Yes. And She-Ra.
That's fun. Yes, my girl She-Ra.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
I need to declutter. My eyes are starting to itch with all this extra stuff sitting up here. Well, the baby bunnies are out in the backyard.
Oh.
They're so cute. They are so cute. They drive Lilu to distraction.
Oh.
We've got quite the little like wildlife sanctuary going on around this neighborhood with all the bunnies, the groundhog babies are out,
Oh.
the different bird, and they all seem to return every year, which I think is cool.
That's cool. We used to have a lot of baby bunnies or bunnies in our yard, but not recently because we've had coyotes.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. And so last year they tore through a few bunny nests. And so I don't think the bunnies are, sticking around over here.
Yeah.
So kind of sad because we enjoyed seeing them.
Yeah.
But we have seen a lot lately is possums.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not in our yard or in our neighborhood, but like just if you go outside on the main road in front of our neighborhood, there's a place that dips like in the road, and then you go up the hill to like the main road.
Yeah.
And in that dip, like 2 nights in a row now, when I've taken Sarah to work and picked her up, there's been a possum running across the road. I think it's the same one. It looks the same. There's been a possum running around the road or running across the road. The first time he came out, saw me coming and went back. And this time he's like, no, I'm just gonna keep going. So I had to slam on my brakes because I don't want to hurt him,
Oh man.
And I'm like, you naughty little critter, you need to stay in there.
I love possums. I know a lot of people don't like them. Well,
I think they're so cute.
People don't like them, I think, because they're scary looking, but they are incredible for the environment. So
yeah.
I am very pro possum, and I love them and raccoons, man.
Yeah, I like raccoons too. We had a possum at our old house that like lived somewhere between our yard and the neighbors' yards.
Yeah.
But both neighbors on either side had a dog and we had a fence. So he made a hole where he'd get himself really quick if the dogs were out into our yard. And we just left the hole for him. But he was huge, like the biggest possum I've ever seen.
Oh, wow.
And kids, he would come almost every night. So the kids named him Jake.
Oh,
it was the cutest thing. They're like, Jake's in the yard again.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
I remember I was a senior in high school and I was leaving for work, and I worked in a restaurant. And so my shift started at 6. It was dark outside because it wasn't during the summer. And I just had this little car, not a heavy car. And possum came running out. I hit the dang thing. I know both tires went over the dang thing. Oh. And it laid and it played dead. And I had slowed down because I was like, oh my God, I just killed something. And I was so freaked out. And I was looking into my rear view mirror going, like, what do I do? Who do I call? What do I do? Oh my gosh. And the thing looked at me, hissed, like arched its back like a cat, hissed at me, and then kept going. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Possums are superheroes.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So obviously my little car did not do any damage to that bugger.
That little guy was like, take that, lady, for running me over.
I was like, it's a zombie possum.
It's a zombie possum. That's hilarious. Well, I'm glad he was okay.
Yeah, but then on, I was like, all right, mad respect for the possums.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll never forget those little beady eyes.
Chris said my oldest is 27. Definitely know the Teletubbies and Blue's Clues. Yes.
Oh yeah, Blue's Clues.
Oh yeah, we still sing "Here's the Mail" song around here.
Yeah. So. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. And when Steve, like during the pandemic, addressed everybody, and everybody lost their minds. I thought that was the most adorable thing in the world.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Lori. Good to see you.
Hey, Lori. I don't think we set that on here. Oh, Diana said, okay, there's a video about it. Gotcha. I was like, oh, did we talk about that?
No, we did not. Mm.
Ooh. Like, don't mind me. But I like the stripes of this one. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. As long as you don't choke to death before you get it together.
Right? Gosh.
Sarah was doing that the other day. She was like choking on her own spit, and she's like, "My body's trying to kill me."
It's anarchy in my body. What is happening?
Are you done with both of the piece arches already?
No, I'm doing the inner one now.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could look and see what you're doing, huh?
Yeah. So this is the inner one.
Oh, I like that combination too. Your colors are so pretty.
It's, I love these batiks.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to figure out something else to do with them too. I am in danger of not getting anything in this one. Let's see. You were talking about taking Sarah to work. How has work been going for her?
She is really loving it. She didn't at first because, she's working with a bunch of 16 to 18-year-old girls. It's all girls.
Yeah.
And 16 to 18-year-old girls, when you're new and you don't know anything and they have to show you, they get annoyed and they're not so nice to you. But now that she is starting to learn how to do things, she doesn't need their help as much. They're being nicer to her. And I told her that would happen.
Yeah.
I said, Sarah, think about your patience level with the boys. And she goes, yeah. And I said, so that's pretty much what their patience level is with you having to teach you stuff. So now that she's kind of gotten past most of that, I mean, she still has some things to learn, but she's starting to like it more. And I think it's also helping that she's making really, really decent money. So
yeah, she's loving that.
Yeah. So I'm shocked how many tips. I'm shocked how many tips they get.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's all cash. So the
That's
cash tips.
exciting.
So she comes home with like, sometimes, not every time, but sometimes she's come home with as much as she makes per hour.
Oh.
So gets that, and then she gets a paycheck on top of it. I'm like, wow.
It's gonna be, she'll be able to buy that car soon. Like it's faster than she thinks.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go open her a bank account. So I told her, I said, you're not gonna spend all this money because she's been, getting the tips and kind of putting them in her purse. And I'm like, every time I go to the store, she's like, oh, can I get this? Can I get that? And I was like, with your money, but I don't want you just to spend all your money, right?
Right. Yep.
So I told her, I said, your tip money can be your spending money, but your paycheck needs to go in a bank.
Yep.
So I got to go open her like an account. I think because she's still 15 that I have to co-sign with her. So
Yeah. I did that with the kiddos. We did when they started working. They both started working at Roy's. It was a certain amount into savings, a certain amount into a charity of their choice, whatever kind of thing they wanted to do,
nice.
and then spending money. And then when they started getting bills, it was a certain amount towards the bills, a certain amount towards.
Yeah.
So they're adults now, and none of my business what they do. As long as they're paying their bills, they're functioning
Yeah, but you
adults.
gave them the foundation, right? So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I want to do with her too. So I like that idea.
I think it taught them both really good money because my parents didn't. I mean, I think that's the generation, they just didn't talk about money at all.
No, I agree because I'm about the same age as you, and my parents never talked about money, and yeah, so
Yeah. And when I was younger,
we got into the world and we were stupid.
yeah, I made some dumb choices with credit cards and stuff when I was younger, and
Yeah.
really had to work hard to get myself out of that. So
Yeah, me too. So, oh, Robert said a mama possum and three babies got into the basement and through the wall and was bedding in my friend's bathroom cabinet. The mama escaped back into the wall, and my friend collected the babies and put them in the backyard. Oh,
I can just imagine everybody was scared at that. The humans involved, the possum
yeah,
involved, everybody freaking out.
the mama, the babies. Yeah.
The house we lived in before here, well, before the apartment, before we moved up to Frederick, we had, it was a forested, or not forested, it was right by a little creek, but it was a
Mhm.
protected like park area.
Mhm.
And there was a fox family that was back there.
Oh,
Baby foxes are the most fun to watch, and the
so
poor
cute.
tortured mother, those little punks were just terrorizing her all the time. But they were so
Oh,
cute because they had so much energy and just,
I bet they were adorable.
yeah, cute little buggers.
Hmm.
But no foxes made it into the house. The field mice all the time. Every time the farmer on the other side of that creek was tilling and stuff, the field mice,
Oh,
our housing development, everybody was like, it's that time of year again.
oh, yeah. That's when you're glad you have cats, right?
Yeah.
Go
Yes.
catch.
These cats wouldn't know what to do here. We had two cats there and they were loving life.
Oh, okay.
Our cats here would probably make it a friend. Goofballs.
Oh, hi there, friend.
Yeah. Aren't you a small little cat?
When I was growing up, we had a cat that he had never been outside. We had him from when he was young. And he wasn't like the other cats that we had. Like they would watch the birds and stuff in the windows and like talk to them and things.
Yeah.
And so we're like, oh, he must not have any instinct because he has never been outside. Well, the one house we moved into, we moved by the woods, so we got field mice.
Yep.
There was like a little tiny crack in the foundation that every once in a while one would find its way in when it got cold. And boy, his instinct like totally kicked in because he was a mouser.
Oh, wow.
He would get it every time, like, and he wouldn't kill them, but he would bring them to us in his mouth, and so we could like take them and put them outside.
Yeah.
But we're like, whoa, like he was fast.
Oh, he found his true calling.
Yeah. He was like, I didn't like them birds. I was just waiting for my thing. But we were shocked because he had never had any interest in, the really even the other cats in the house or the birds or anything like the other ones did.
Yeah. I'm not changing it because I'm committed, like, to a bad relationship. But I think the next time, if I have something that has so much white in it, I won't use such a pale, like this is white in between. I wouldn't use such a light in between.
Oh, but I think it's going to be pretty because you're going to have it in between that other piece and the arches, right? That's the
Yeah.
smaller arch.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. See, I think that's going to be pretty.
It's gonna be cool. But yeah. I'm not changing it now. I am committed.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't pick any of that out either. But I really think once you put it against those solid,
Yeah.
arches and then next to that colorful one, yeah. It'll all be fine.
It'll be just fine.
You know what I'm most excited about when to finish this is because I want to see how all these are going to fit together.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I've stopped putting them together. They're just going in the bucket, and I'll start once they're all done playing around with them.
I was trying to do that as well because I saw a few other people like in the Facebook group doing it.
Yep.
And I started just getting like frustrated, I guess, because I kept moving them, kept moving them. I'm like, okay, you just need to stop and wait till the very end.
Yeah. When you have all your choices and you
All
can
your
see
choices.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So same, just putting them in a pile.
Oh, Nightbot's doing his job.
Yeah.
So weird the genders I assign to different things. No rhyme or reason.
Yeah. I think we all do that. And it's just strange,
Yeah.
like you said, how we assign them. Like for Nightbot, I think it's a guy. I don't know why.
I don't know why. Probably because he's bossy. Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud? No offense.
No worries. So while we're working on this, I'm going to talk about a few things coming up.
Yay!
I don't even know what the date of that is. I guess it would be oh, that's not going to work. Okay. Oh, I think we said the 11th anyway, right? For Carnival? Because the 4th is the retreat.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So the Puzzle Mystery Quilt from Cotton Cuts, they're revealing the final thing for Carnival this weekend. But we are not going to sew it together until the 11th because normally we would sew it together on the 4th. But that's Steven's retreat, which we've already talked about. His virtual retreat, and that's all day. So I don't think we can go all day and then sew Carnival.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that on the 11th. So that's coming up. There are still spots for our beach bum retreat available, and that's available until June 1st. So really looking forward to that. The date of the beach bum retreat is June 23rd.
It's a Sunday.
Yes, a Sunday. And both Shannon and I are going to be teaching you or providing you a new project. So you'll have 2 projects. And you'll have both of us there to help you. And that begins, we'll let people in at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, begins at 10 a.m. Eastern, and goes till 5 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be an all-day sew thing. That's going to be a lot of fun. If you're interested in attending and you haven't signed up yet, I will put the link for the retreats in my chat. If I can get this box to go away. There we go. Okay, and also, let's see what else I got coming up. For the Fabric Studio on Monday, we're going to have week 3. We've already done the cutting for the Sunshine on My Mind mystery project that they have going on. And then we did week 2, which was Lemon Squared, the first block. That was a lot of fun.
It was cute.
That the fabric in that project is so pretty. I just love it. So, and it's a table runner, so it's a quick and easy project, which I like. So that on Monday will be the next block. Let me see what else. This Saturday on Saturdays with Steph, I'm going to have my friend Stephen Bland on. And if he has any more spots at the retreat, which he probably won't by then, because I think he only had 3 or 4 spots left at the end of the today, then we'll tell you about that. But we've got a little project that we're going to do out of the Table-tastic 2 book, which we'll tell you more about on Saturday. We're not starting the project on Saturday. We're just going to chat about it. And we'd love for you guys to come on over and check that out because we're going to give you guys a chance to vote on which project we're going to do. So,
oh, that's fun.
That's going to be fun. Yeah. So come on over Saturday for Saturdays with Steph. That's going to be a fun time. And then when is our next New York Beauty? I don't remember.
May 2nd?
Thank you.
No, wait. Oh, where'd it go? Buggers, I just had it up. Where'd it go? May 7th. Sorry. 7 looked like a 2.
7th. Okay. So May 7th is the next New York Beauty block. And that'll be back on Shannon's channel. So make sure you head on over there.
Yay.
And like Shannon said, only 6 more blocks. That's exciting.
Yep. The 7th is Kangaroo.
Kangaroo. Ooh, fun. That's a fun. Oh, we got to tell Steven about that. Fluffy.
That's the one we should do in Minky.
The other thing, if you go to that retreat link that I put in there, besides the beach bum retreat, is that I have 2 other retreats coming up in the next year that are open that you can sign up for if you're interested. We have the Pennsylvania retreat coming up in September. I have 2 spots left for that one. And next year's Ohio retreat, which is the one in Ohio's Amish country, that one is the most popular one, and I suspect it's because of all the quilt shops, because within a few mile radius, there's like 10 quilt shops, so it's a lot of fun.
So much.
Yeah, amongst lots of other good shops, plus really good food. So this coming year, 2025, are moving to a new location. Shannon went with me to scout it out. So that was a lot of fun.
That was so cool.
Yeah. And I can hold more people. So technically, if it would have been in the same spot, it would have already been sold out. So
Yeah.
now, because it's gonna be a new spot, we can
Friends.
I can take more people, so we can have more friends come, and you can get a private room. So gentlemen can come, which I like because there's a lot of retreat centers that don't even take gentlemen, and I don't want to exclude gentlemen because there's a lot of gentlemen quilters out there. So if you're interested in that, check it out on the website. Del Marie said, I have to go. It's so nice to chat, and so with you both of you. See you soon. Bye, Del Marie.
Hi, Del Marie.
Thanks for coming. She was at the Soday all day today too, so she's probably tired.
Oh, yeah.
So some virtual retreats coming up, some in-person retreats coming up, but lots of fun.
There's a part of me that really hates that I spend so much time thinking about like the future. Like I just things move so fast already, and I'm always, thinking about what we're gonna be doing next.
Yeah.
But I am really excited about next year. Next year in Ohio. I really cannot wait to spend that time with returners and new folks alike.
Yes. Same.
I gotta scooch this down.
I love that the returning people too are always very welcoming to the new people.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I always worry about that every year because I've been to a retreat where I haven't been welcomed as a new person.
Yeah.
But every year the retreaters always are very nice to the new people, which is great.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like luck or what, but I just it's always felt like the new folks who have come have just felt like they've always been there.
Yeah.
They just fit right in.
I have no idea what I did with my phone, but I can hear it beeping. I just can't see it.
Ooh. I'm at the point where I'm playing games with how much can I get away with?
Oh,
how small a seam allowance, like
yeah.
on the last piece.
So I made a pot roast for dinner tonight
Oh,
in the
yum.
crock pot because I could cook all day, I was on the show.
Yeah.
And I can still smell it down here, even though we've already had dinner. It smells really good.
All right. That arc, whichever is all done.
Okay. So I talked a little bit about what's coming up. What do you have coming up, Shannon?
Ooh, so I have tomorrow morning, my podcast is back to its regular schedule.
Awesome.
And I'm actually talking all things Ohio retreat. So
Oh, cool.
some pictures and some not so flattering me almost crying pictures are included. I tell the full story. But yeah, so that's tomorrow morning. 8 a.m. is when that comes out. And then as long as I'm not forgetting anything, it'll be Sunday will be my Sunday brunch, which is live. So tomorrow is pre-recorded. Sunday is live, 11 a.m. and all these are all Eastern time.
Mhm.
And I don't know what I'm doing this Sunday. I haven't really thought about it yet. Get into
Ooh.
something. Get into something.
Oh, did you finish the Spring Meadow?
No, I don't have that finished. But
Oh, that's right. You were just showing me blocks. Duh.
yeah. Yeah. So I have 6 more blocks to go.
Awesome.
So the hope is that'll be done by Sunday and I can show it off.
Awesome. Oh, I can't wait to see it.
But what I'll actually be working on, I don't know.
Ooh,
It'll be a surprise for all of us.
yay.
I'm kind of on this little simple bag kick.
Ah.
So I might do one that I just watched as I was drifting off to sleep last night. Cute little pouch. Stephanie, you may want to look away at some points because there's a little bit of hand sewing.
Oh, okay. That's a dangerous word. That's a dirty word, actually. Hi, Marie. Marie said, did you mention the Tree of Life Zoom? So, which Friday were you not available, Shannon? I can't remember.
Oh, the both Fridays in the 1st of May. We've got shows for both Fridays.
Oh, okay. 19th?
Wait, did we talk about something on the 19th? Or was that a Saturday? Oh, it's the Sunday, May 19th?
Oh, I'm looking at April. I'm sorry. I got the wrong thing up. The 17th.
Oh, 17th. I don't have anything on the 17th.
You want to do it that night?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, we can do it on. So Marie, the 17th, we'll do. Hi, Lori. Good to see you. Sherlock
Yeah.
Soaps.
All right, so there we go. That's the next one. That did kind of turn out kind of fun. And I just look so close on this edge.
Oh. Oh, I love the colors. So pretty. It almost looks like nautical flags, like boat flags.
That's what I was thinking. Yes.
I love it.
So I'm gonna go here. Right? Yeah. Definitely not there. I'm gonna go here.
Hi, Joy. Good to see you.
Hey, Joy. There's a song from my high school days. And every time I see Joy, I think of the song.
Oh.
So now I have that song. Boy, it's been a night of putting songs in my head. I'll have Rob Bass in my head. So I'm tearing the tops off the paper. That's gonna match up with this. Yep. Thank you, Terry. Ugh. We are gonna have to start thinking about what the next thing's gonna be.
I know.
because this is wrapping up. So we're gonna have to bring something else to everybody. Oh, I think I was just getting a call and it froze my iPad.
Oh, I am thinking when this wraps up, we're gonna wrap up like end of July.
Yep.
Might be a good time to start a Christmas project.
Ooh. Oh, didn't we talk about? Yes, we did.
I'm just not sure when that comes out, so we'll have to.
Oh, yeah. Yep. See, retreat brain. I forgot we would actually already started talking.
Oh, dropped pieces on the floor. All right, let's trim this bad boy. I'm not gonna have the whole block sewn together before we go, but at least I got all the arches done.
Yes.
Trimming the last arch now. So that's really good. Lori said, thanks for the reminder of the Christmas sewing. Need to finish last year's projects. Sure thing.
Hmm. It's gonna be dark arc and then pink.
So a bunch of people have asked me about a project box. I did not have a spring. I was going to do a late spring, early summer one. The fabric was delayed. And so I canceled it because it wasn't going to come in until like September.
Right.
So didn't work.
Yeah.
But I got all the fabric in for my fall project box. So
Yay.
I will put that up for pre-order in June, and we'll do that we'll send that out probably end of June. So
Apparently it's harmonica time.
Robert said, tickling myself thinking about Shannon doing improv on that one video she dropped. She's awesome. If you guys haven't seen her improv videos, they're funny.
It's a good time.
Yeah, I love seeing those.
It's
like a proud mama moment to watch you do that.
we've got a lot of shows coming up. The first 2 weekends in May are full of shows, which is
nice.
So much fun.
That's cool.
We're doing
here's my big arch.
Oh, look how pretty.
So I had these teals that had like a little bit of yellow in them, or like a lime green yellow, so I kind of threw that in this time.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's really pretty.
Yeah. Mm. All right. I am very happy that I finished all the arches while we're live.
Yes. It was a
I
good
don't
night.
always finish them, so cool. Patricia said
Bye,
going to
Patricia.
church. See you later. Bye. Thanks for coming. Thank you, Mary. Aw, look at your baby.
He's like, all right, you've done enough of this. It's me time. It's me, dumb boy.
So did you finish filling all the arches together?
No, because I gotta do the E because I cut
Oh,
out E. I gotta do E, but it'll be black.
oh, I like that. See, I don't think the white looks too much now that you have it all together like that.
I think it's gonna be okay. Harmonica's laying on the inside, but but then this is the outside piece. Yeah, I'm sorry to bust your fun there, but I think
I
it's gonna
like
come
it.
together well.
Oh, so pretty. I love your colors.
It's fun. I'm excited
Thank you,
about
Terry. It's beautiful.
it.
All right. So I think we are wrapped up for the night.
I think so.
Um, don't forget to head on over to Shannon's channel tomorrow for her vlog. I
Yay.
love her vlog. It's so fun to catch up with her. And now that she's kind of on a more normal schedule, if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get to see her again, so that's fun. And like she said, she's going to talk a little bit about the retreat, so that's going to be fun to hear. And then check out my channel this Saturday live at 5 p.m. I'm going to have my friend Stephen Bland of Bland Designs and the Idiot Quilter on, and he and I are going to talk about a fun upcoming project that we're going to do with you guys out of the Tabletastic 2 book. So I know a lot of you bought it after we talked about it, so
It's gonna be
that's going
fun.
to be fun. And then definitely head over to Shannon's channel on Sunday for her live show at 11 a.m. It's always a good time. You always have the greatest people in your chat. They're fun.
They are so much fun. It
Yeah,
makes it so easy. Like I'm like,
yeah,
oh, you guys are great. I don't have to like think of something to say. They're always like having fun topics and stuff to be a part of. It's good
yes.
stuff.
It is good stuff. I love it. Irish Sail Lady said, good evening, all. Have been so busy here at work. Lots of boaters needing work done. Hope to quilt this weekend. I'm collecting a lot of cave facet. Nice. Very cool.
Ooh, fun.
All right.
Who had K Facet at the retreat? Was that
Um,
Harry?
I can't remember.
I can't remember, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
beautiful.
Jenny. Jenny did.
Jenny.
Yes, Jenny. I
Yeah.
was like, no, not quite Terry, but somewhere in that direction.
Yeah. I was like, I just remembered to my left.
Yes. Yeah. So one
Yeah.
of the retreaters, the quote behind me is from the retreat, and that pattern's in my shop now for sale. It's called Spring Meadow, but they had the option of either grabbing the fabric from me, which is the strawberry lemonade, or bringing their own fabric. And one of the retreaters she brought, was it like a navy blue background?
Mm-hmm.
Navy blue background with K facet prints. So
So
cute.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Loved
You
it. It's really fun as a pattern designer to see your patterns in different colors that you wouldn't have thought of, and they all work.
yeah.
So, like Shannon's doing it in yellow background with poppy cotton prints, and oh, so sweet. I love it.
Oh my God,
It's going to be a perfect little girl
just
quilt.
it.
Oh, love it. So pretty. It's yours really screams like spring and sweetness to me.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Darling.
Robert
So
said, good evening, y'all. Have a bite or two of that roast for me. I will.
don't have
Actually, I already had some. If there's anything left, if my kids didn't eat it, I'll have it tomorrow for lunch. So yes. All right. Well, I think that's it. So we'll see you next time, May 7th on Shannon's channel. Make sure you go to Shannon's channel. Slay Arts. Actually, let me stick that in the chat really quick. I think all of you here know where Shannon's channel is, but just in case you don't, make sure you click that link and go over there, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when she's live and post all the things, because she's fun and awesome and amazing, and you need to know her and be subscribed to her.
Thank you.
Oh, of course, anytime. And I'm exhausted. I think Shannon probably is too because she worked all day. So we're going to head out. Have a great week, and we'll see you hopefully later in this week. Tomorrow for Shannon, me for Saturday, and then again Shannon on Sunday. See you then.
Thanks, everybody.